Hey guys, today I'm just going to be talking about the new Xbox 360. So first off, to start, I'm going to be saying that they're not going to be calling it the Xbox 360 Slim, the Xbox 720, the Xbox Lite, anything you want to say, it's not going to be called that. It's just going to be called the new Xbox 360, or you can call it Xbox 360 250 gigabyte. So the name is Xbox 360 250 gigabyte, not anything special. So to start off, basically, I'll be saying it has a sleek design. It has a better design. It's a lot smaller, and so if I kind of pause for a minute, I'm looking at my list things, but it has a better design. It's not so curved. It kind of has an angle to it, and it's like shinier. It's a better design. It's sleeker. It has a fan on one of the sides, if you want to call it the side, because it does stand up just like the Xbox original, which that's what they're calling it now, the Xbox 360 original. That has a big fan on the side, like I said, and a big vent, and so it has 5 USB ports. I could have mentioned that later, but it does have 5 USB ports. I'm not so sure what you would use 5 USB ports for, because usually you would use them for USB flash drives, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to use a flash drive with 250 gigabytes. So that's our next thing. I know you've heard this a million times already, but it has 250 gigabytes, like I said. So I guess you can install most of your games to your hard drive, or well, just about all of them. And if you haven't already heard about it, there was a thing several months ago. They called it Project Natal. Well, they renamed this to Kinect, and GameStop is going to sell it for $150 starting, I think, November. Correct me if I'm wrong. But sometime in the fall, I'm sure. Yeah, the fall maybe. So at the press conference at E3, or not the press conference, just the conference, they had. Sorry, I'm looking at my list. They gave away to everybody in the audience, and it was a big audience. There's a lot of people there. They gave away to each person the new Xbox 360. They also gave away the new game Alan Wake. Okay, so most of you will be worried about losing all of your data from the Xbox original if you're getting the Xbox 250 gigabyte. If you're getting that, you'll be worried about losing all of your data. Well, they're going to do a thing called data transfer, and you just have to buy this cable that will be $19.99. You could probably buy it at GameStop or Best Buy, maybe Walmart, for $20, like I said, $19.99. So you just plug that into your hard drive, and it'll plug that into your other hard drive or something. I'm not sure how they're going to do this. Maybe into a USB port or something to transfer all of your data. Alright, so the next thing on my list is the new dashboard. So I'm not sure if it's going. They haven't really leaked any information on this new dashboard. They've just been saying that they're coming out with a new dashboard. It's going to be a download. They're just going to make this download for the new Xbox. It's not going to be a whole bunch different. Maybe a few changes, like when you go into your friends, like I'm showing you right now. It shows an Xbox behind one of the friends. So just like I'm showing you. So they're going to probably change that to the black Xbox, or even change that whole setup right there, where your friends are behind all the friends. They're probably going to change that, would be my guess. So, you know, most of the Xboxes, when they came out, or just recently, or like the Xbox 360 Elite, is $300 or $299. Well, with all this stuff built into it, you would think it would be around $350. But actually, it's only $299. So it is released already. It's out right now. Not in very many areas though. Right now, it is the 15th, I believe. Let me check. Yes, it's the 15th. So, and it was kind of a surprise that they came out with it yesterday. Like, they showed everybody about it yesterday. No, like, leaked information leading up to it, and now all of a sudden it came out. But it's already sold out online. Like, the pre-orders and everything made it already sold out. So like I said, 250 gigabyte. Okay, so it has built-in Wi-Fi. A lot of people have been wanting this for a long time on their Xbox 360. Well, like a PS3, they have built-in Wi-Fi. And Xbox 360 owners have been wanting this for a long time, so they don't have to go out and spend $100 on a Wi-Fi or wireless adapter for their Xbox 360. So they have to spend extra $100, which that's already built in for the same price. It's great. All right, so this will be I think it said the quietest game system, like PS3, Xbox, Wii. It'll be very, very quiet. It'll be quieter than the PS3. It will be tons quieter than the Xbox 360. I know it's really annoying, and sometimes well, that won't happen anymore with it being quieter, because it's going to be so quiet you can barely hear it at all, because it has one fan in it, unlike the original. It had two big fans that made a lot of noise, and they didn't even do anything really. I mean, they all got red rings basically. If you had them for about 3 years, most likely you would get the red ring, but maybe not all the times. So now it's a lot less likely for that. The red ring death is going to be, I believe, is 7% less likely. I may be reading. Okay, 17% less likely, I think. Less likely to have the red ring of death. So that's great. I think it was 17%. I'm not sure. It wasn't on my list. Might have been 27. I don't know. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah. As you can see in this picture, there is at the front of the Xbox, it has a big like oval type thing, and there's a button off to the left or on the top of it. In this case, it's on the top. And that button, it's a big button. It's the new sync button. Instead of being that little round circle on the front of your Xbox, it's going to be the new sync button, and it's going to be like a half circle type thing. Alright. So this one kind of disappoints me. Like all old Xboxes, they always came with composite cables, which are the yellow, red, and white cables. And they also came with the component cables, which are the blue, green, and red cables. So this time it's only coming with the composite cables, the standard definition. So it's only going to come with standard definition cables. That's kind of a disappointing because I don't really like using yellow, red, and white. But the good thing is I always use HDMI when I play, but when I record I use standard definition, obviously.